What's up, y'all? NFL Week 2 kicks off tonight. What feels like a sneaky, big early season matchup. You got the Green Bay Packers taking on the Washington Commanders from Lambeau Field. Both teams is 1-0. Some of the things I'll be looking for tonight will be right off the back is the Green Bay Packers defensive line led by Micah Parsons going up against his Washington Commanders offensive line. You know, Parsons has haunted them before, 10.5 career sacks, including 4.5 last year against Jayden Daniels. But this time, Jayden Daniels has Laremy Tunsil protecting his left side. Parsons and Tunsil have faced each other twice, 2022 and last year in 2024. Tunsil didn't allow any sacks in those two meetings, but he could see plenty of rookie tackle Josh Connolly Jr., who was under a lot of heat last week against the Giants pass rush. Now, if he's on that side, that could spell a lot of trouble for Jayden Daniels and this Washington Commanders offensive line. Second, I'm looking at the Commanders' weapons going up against this Packers defense. Washington added Deebo Samuel, and he went for 96 total yards and a touchdown last week. Pair him with Daniel's scrambling ability, Terry McLaurin's deep threat. Expect him to test Packers nickel corner Javon Bullard, who allowed 10 catches last week versus the Lions. And then we got in the backfield, you got McLaurin Croskey-Merritt, also known as Bill. Strong debut on the ground versus the Giants last week. This unit for Washington can stress any defense, but Green Bay held the Lions to almost nothing rushing last week, so that battle will be huge. Third and not least, Jordan Love and his Green Bay Packers offense going against this Commanders defense. Love looked sharp against Detroit with 2 early touchdowns last week. The Packers should want to get Josh Jacobs more involved here, but their depth at wide receiver and tight end give Love plenty of weapons. On the other side, you got the Commanders defense. They shut down the Giants last week, limited them to 6 points and 231 yards total offense. Guys like Deron Payne and Marshawn Lattimore look dominant, as they should against that offense out there in New York. But for my game pick, this got like playoff vibes feel. Parsons give the Packers a defensive edge, but Washington got the playmakers on offense. This is going to be a close one, but I'm rolling with the Packers at home. So that's my pick for tonight. New podcast is dropping on Saturday. Stay locked in. Game Time with Hubb.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Game Time with Hubb. Make sure you like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so that you never miss Game Time action. See you next time.